Hello there, it's been a minute. Hope you're all amazing, and if you are not, I hope my video puts a smile on your beautiful faces and makes you laugh. I'm doing pretty well, doing at least a video at least once a week at the moment, but I feel like you just jinx yourself when you say things like that. In this video, which was not actually planned, I have been tagged, and I have not done a tag video in bloody forever. And I was tagged by somebody, a fellow New Zealand YouTuber, anime YouTuber from Bibi, from Bibi's World. Thank you for tagging me in this tag video, and this one's called the Rerun Tag. There's only like 5 questions. Looking at the questions, it's related to your own YouTube content, and these really funny questions about, if say you're a manga YouTuber and you had 30,000 subscribers, and what would you do? You're asking some really fun questions. So I thought, yes, this would be fun to do a tag video for a change, I thought. And this is a brand new tag that's just been done by somebody called Rerun, so I guess all the links and stuff, you guys know the drill. It'll be down below. I feel like I don't need to like go through it. And I have the questions in here in front of me on my tablet because I'll forget. So, question 1. What influenced your style of content? Oh, what influenced my style of content? Well, I didn't start doing face-on videos until around 2013, 2014, because before that I've been on YouTube since 2007, 2009. I originally made my YouTube channel so I could actually, you know, follow different sorts of videos, put them in saved playlists so I could go re-watch them. Then I got into AMV making, so there's a few AMVs still on this channel somewhere, and I still love doing it. I just have not done it for ages, but back then I didn't start doing face-on videos until, well, as I said, 2013, 2014. I did it as like part of sort of a bet with an old friend. We were talking about, you know, doing YouTube videos, and I know then she wanted to do YouTube videos, as she was talking about like what she would do, and I said, oh haha, I should try and make a face-on video, and she encouraged me. It was kind of like a little bet from what I remember. So I made my very first video. I talked about cosplay. I did actually, it was my very first video. Doing that first video, I actually had no initial idea of what I was really doing. I was just going with the flow, really. And that's how I've always done my videos, go with the flow. After doing my first video, I'm like, wow, I actually really enjoyed doing that. And that's when I decided that I wanted to talk about anime on the channel. And I was already doing related content to anime, my AMVs, and then that's when I decided to start diving into doing different videos related to anime, just talking about what was on my mind. And then ever since then, that's all I've done. Whatever comes to my brain, the video gets put out. I have tried different types of other content, like for example like tags and doing more reviews, but I feel like with anime reviews, I just can't call them reviews because to me it's not like a really proper review whenever I have done one. I did have a segment called Leader's Anime Thoughts, but I don't know, I don't think that just went down the drain somewhere. And ever since then, related to views, whenever I talk about a series on its own, like last video I talked about the story of Sayun Koki, I decided to call it just a discussion because it's me just blah blah blah, what I liked, what I didn't like. But the one thing with my style of content that has never changed has been whatever has been on my mind to want to talk about. So for me, my content is so random when it comes to talking about anime, because you never know what honestly video I'm going to put out. Sometimes I'll tease about it on Twitter, I will, of what I'll be talking about. Sometimes I might reveal or what my next video idea is going to be. Like the next video after this one is me going to be talking about an anime I've been recently watching, which is Magi. Magi, the Magical Labyrinth or the Magical Kingdom. The title of season 1 and 2, but yes, that is going to be the next video because I just want to talk about Magi. So I don't feel my content, you know, relates to the typical stigma of what anime YouTubers do, you know, with, you know, loads just do only hauls, and I feel like I just do everything. But in terms of people that have influenced me with doing random types of videos, say for like Anime Palooza, I've known for ages, since I first started doing face on videos, how she's just so bold in what she says. She speaks her mind. That was definitely influence over me to be a bit more outspoken about my thoughts. There is Lilac Memories. I have followed her for a long time. I love her quirkiness, and I think she's just funny person in general, and that has influenced me to, you know, let out my crazy side, which, you know, like I pretty much did that from my first video. If you go watch my first video ever on cosplay, I was very loud and just out there. Always on this channel, it's always been about randomness. I like surprising people with my content, and you never know what you're gonna get from me. It's a mixed bag. So yeah, that answers that question. Question 2. If you could bring any 2 anime or manga back, what would they be and why? Off the top of my head, one anime I would bring back is Say I Love You. I know that the manga has been completed. I'm currently collecting the manga, but in terms of the anime, I would just love a 2nd season and a 3rd season covering the whole manga. Just where the anime left off, because I love this anime so much. It's just like, I want a continuation of where Yamato and Mei go forward in the relationship, so that would be one anime I would bring back. One series I would definitely bring back probably is Ghost Hunt. I know the series is 26 episodes, but I would just love to see like a next season of how Naru and Mai's relationship grows. I would just love to see a continuation of that. Say the series could be taking place a few years later. Mai's skills have grown and she's really into the ghost hunting business, how her relationship with Naru is now, and I would just love to see some really creepy, more gruesome cases. That would be so good. So good it would. So yeah, Say I Love You and Ghost Hunt would be my 2 series I would love to have a comeback. Yes, but this is just my personal choice, so yes. Question 3 is, what mangaka is the most influential to you in your opinion and why? Ooh, in terms of me getting back into manga over the last few months, an oldie I can say that I feel is influential over me is Arina Tamura. Now, I feel Arina Tamura is very influential, obviously because of all her shoujo cuteness, and I feel she is going to always be a influence in that respect. She's one of the reasons that I did get into shoujo and romance manga, because one of the very first titles I ever read from her was Kamikaze Kaito Janine, or The Phantom Thief Janine, and I just loved her art style. It was cutesy, characters were cute, the story was so intriguing about this reincarnation thief who steals paintings that have demons inside them, and that people are possessed by these demons, people who are vulnerable, that have got stresses in life, they've just faced like a heartbreak, and they're just completely taken advantage of by these demons. And the story was just, you know, makes my heart throb. Like, it had love, there was drama, there was some magic, and it was just so exciting to read at the time, and it's still exciting to read. I mean, look here, it's even like right here, I have the whole manga series. I feel she's always going to have a massive influence in the shoujo demographic of manga, because, you know, her stories are really appealing to us females. They know where to hit us, you know, with the romance, the entertainment, the magic, and her art style is a big thing as well. Her art style, everything looks cute. So I feel she's going to definitely be one of the most influential people in the shoujo demographic. Question 4, on to the fun questions now. Ooh, so if you were a manga tuber in 2012 with 30k subscribers, with that year's manga community, Do you think your content would be different than it is now? Why and how? Okay, so if I was a YouTuber in 2012 with 30k and in that year manga community, okay. Well, I have talked about previously manga on this channel before that I've just gotten into manga now. I don't think my content would be any different, to be honest. Like I said before, relating back to the first question, my content has always been random. It has, I like surprising people. I'm still surprising you all with my random videos. And the final question, which is an interesting question. Do a quick impression of how you would review your favorite manga title 5 years ago. Then do a quick impression how you would do it now. What is different? Okay, so I feel there is a difference in this. Okay, so a review of my favorite manga. Well, I do manga and anime on my channel, so we'll switch it just to anime for this one. But I think way back in some of my previous videos when I did Leader's anime thoughts, some of my, like my intro to them, I was very eccentric in my introduction. Hey guys, it's Leader! Hope you're all amazing! And if you are not, I hope my video puts a smile on your beautiful faces and makes you laugh. Then usually after this, I would just go on a talk for probably like a few seconds about what I would be talking about. So my next video, so we're gonna be talking about a very gruesome anime, and we're gonna be talking about Dead Man Wonderland. Yeah, I literally did that in my video, Dead Man Wonderland. Yeah. And then afterwards I would go, Dead Man Wonderland is a 13 episode long series. It's by Studio so-and-so. And you may know this studio for similar works of blah, blah, blah. So that's how I used to do my really anime videos, talking about series. Now how I do it, my intro is still the same. Like, you know, it's still, hey guys, it's Lita. Hope you're all amazing. And if you are not, I hope my video puts a smile on your beautiful faces and makes you laugh. That's how it is now, my intro. I'd say I have really toned down over the years, because when I first started out, it was so loud, eccentric. I feel like maybe my intro did scare people with how I felt like I was crazy, to be honest. And now I feel like I have toned that down a lot. Just, you know, be a bit more chill. But hey, when you first start out doing something like YouTube, making videos, you have no idea how you're supposed to approach it. And, you know, I feel, and I was being myself in that, and I've always been myself on my channel with my outspoken like personality, you know, because I like, you know, being energetic in my videos, you know, happy in what I'm talking about. So I feel like with my intro now, it has just toned down just a little bit, not seeming like, oh my god, I'm in your face. So and in terms of how I get into like the anime review, like last video, I simply am just more chill, and I say we're going to be talking about this, an oldie, you know, the story of Sayu and Koki, and then I do say now if it's a adaptation of whatever, and I do mention the studio, I cut out the similar works bit now, and then I get straight into the story. So I'd say now it's a bit more straightforward than say way back then. It's not all crazy like in your face kind of approach that I had then. So I feel like now I've really toned down over since 2013, 2014 when I first entered into the world of YouTube. So yes, that will be the answer to this question. So that was really interesting tag it was, and hopefully this video is not too long. It probably is, but this was a really one of the most fun tags I've done in a while, and I loved the questions, particularly 4 and 5. So it'd be interesting to see who else can give me answers to these questions, and I'm gonna tag some people now off the top of my head. So I'm going to tag Lilac Memories, I will tag the anime guy, I will tag, let's see, I will tag the manga hoarder, I will tag Shay Geeks Out. So I look forward to if you guys decide to do this tag video. I'll look forward to your answers. I honestly just pick people off the top of my head. But it's fine if you don't want to do it. This is all in the name of fun. And I hope you all enjoyed this different video. I enjoyed doing a tag video, and hopefully maybe there'll be more tag videos in the future. We'll see. But next video, guys, you can look forward to me talking about Margie. I've just got to finish it, and then I cannot wait to talk about the series. Yes, I cannot. So as usual, all the links are down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye till then.